let's talk about PEMF. In order to experience nature and in order to be able to live a healthy lifestyle, we need some pretty fundamental elements which are vital to all of us. Do you know some of them? Oxygen, pretty. Oxygen is pretty neat, you know. You always feel that if you don't have it for longer than 2 minutes. Then you figure out pretty fundamental, right? What else?
Water.
Water.
Life force.
Sunlight.
Life force, light. Was not so bad. Water, oxygen, light, gravity, and believe it or not, electromagnetism. We need electromagnetism. What do you connect with the word electromagnetism? What comes to your mind when you hear this word, electromagnetism? What does it mean for you?
Sound energy. Earth's energy.
Energy?
The earth.
The Earth's energy.
Yeah.
Did I hear sound?
No, the pole.
Who said sound? Nobody, okay, maybe I was.
The North Pole and the South Pole.
The North Pole and the South Pole, okay. You see, this is pretty interesting. This is exactly what I thought. When you hear the word electromagnetism, you think that has something to do with electrism or magnetism. Electricity or magnetism. But you're totally wrong. The electromagnetism is for most of the people a totally unknown field. I can tell you, for example, that the visible light is electromagnetism because it's a wavelength out of the electromagnetic range. Ultraviolet, it's a spectrum, ultraviolet light out of the electromagnetic wave. X-rays is a spectrum out of the electromagnetic waves. Gamma rays, infrared, radar, UHF, you know, the radio frequencies, it's all out of the spectrum of electromagnetic waves. So actually, we are surrounded by electromagnetism all the time, but we probably never figured it out that all of this stuff we need to survive. What could we do without visible light? We could not be alive because we could not create our biorhythm. We could not gain or produce some kind of vitamins without the help of the sunlight. So electromagnetism is by far more than we always think it is. But what most of the people don't know at all is that we have a major force which we are surrounded by, and this is the so-called electromagnetic field of the Earth. Did you ever hear that this exists? The Earth magnetic field? This is a very simple animation. What it shows you here, actually this little bubble here, this is our Earth. And what you see here, from this side, the sun is coming. So what actually happens, the sun sends these visible lights, these electromagnetic fields, and they bump against the electromagnetic field of the Earth. And they force the electromagnetic field to create this, how can you say this? This wave to the other side. So actually, without the shield of the electromagnetic field of the Earth, we would literally be fried on this planet because the sun rays would kill us. So the electromagnetic field of the Earth serves on one hand as a protective shield and protects us against the sunstorms. By the way, sometimes this electromagnetic field has tiny holes, and those sunstorms can go through. Do you know what you can see then when you look in the sky? The northern lights, exactly. The northern lights is a phenomenon which is based on little tiny holes in the electromagnetic field of the Earth, and the sunstorms, the particles can slip through and they appear as the northern lights. But there is another property which is very important. It looks like, and that now I reflect a little bit on the basic research of pulsed electromagnetic fields, specifically on the Earth magnetic field. It looks like that we somehow utilize this energy also for our biochemistry, for the maintaining of certain properties and certain functions inside our body. And what's pretty interesting is this planet looks pretty sad. This is the moon. The moon has no magnetic field.